Hello everybody and welcome back to the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest mod run through with Clan Malkavian. I'm Amara Ravenfire and I'm going to be your host again today. When last we left off, we had just heard some voices coming through the door, the muffled sounds of Jeanette and Therese getting into a fight, and now the door is unlocked, so we will be able to go in and see them and see what's going on. We're just going to get right down to it. Yeah. Oh look, and there she is. Our lovely Therese, who is sitting there as my sire died.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
Are you Therese, the dark daughter of Janus?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Yeah, despite her being a Malkavian, she actually acts a lot like a Ventrue, which is kind of funny. Call off the conflict with the worm, Dark
Tongue's
One.
exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
She's referring to the fact that they live in sewers and look ugly. I don't want to meddle with your madness, just make a wormy peace.
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Of course. Speak of your quest, Dark One.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt.
True.
While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
If you will give your word that the worm is not wanted, I will go.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Liar. Then I am off to the house on the ocean.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I will do what needs done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Then I am off to the house on the ocean. I'll mine her grain matter later. Oh look, Jeanette and Therese's children with someone who is presumably their father. Alright, so actually a lot of people have trouble with this next quest, and I don't blame them, because honestly, it's probably one of the creepiest... Oi! Stupid elevator. It's actually probably one of the most difficult quests in this game. On top of it, it's also really, really creepy. One of the various things that will actually make you feel horror while you're playing the game, and it's actually really fun. I really enjoy the quest. There's actually a cheat where you can skip it. I just choose not to. But before we go to the Ocean House, we can actually go and look up a little bit more about Lily, our lovely flower girl who left E, the thin-blooded vampire, behind. And you can also get a little bit more information on the dude who Nox wanted you to find. And I apologize, you guys are going to see me reach over every now and again. I'm actually doing this stuff at work because my job allows me to do these sorts of things. So every now and again, I'm actually going to look over and check my email for work, and that is what you are seeing me do.
I've seen the squirming on the horizon.
Have you now?
The worms are stripping the foulness from the skull of the earth.
Are you sure? The end is here, is what that says.
Every second takes us closer to the time of judgment. Time of judgment gets closer every second.
You know, if it weren't for the fact that I'm pretty sure you're nuts, I'd just eat you. Alright, so we're going to see Arthur Kilpatrick here, check out his crime computer. And I'm just going to hack the computer. I don't even remember the password at this point. Ah! That was a little flip-out glitch.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
Are you the keymaster?
Huh? Oh, I see what you
Okay, that's a line
yapping
from
about.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I guess you
Are
could
you
call
the
it that.
keymaster?
Keymaster, huh? Might be worth trying. Arthur Kilpatrick, the Santa Monica Keymaster. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of like a bad horror movie.
Hey, that was an excellent movie. Do you alone hold the keys?
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
And that's totally when you want to, like, be around. Is the lady by the sea diseased?
You mean Santa Monica? You sure got a strange way of saying things. This old burg has gone downhill in the past few years, if you ask me. Lots of shady types moving in, which ain't bad for business, you know what I mean?
And these shadows steal your keys?
You talking about bail jumpers? Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got plenty of those. That's why I got a bounty hunter for.
Hunting bounties sounds exciting.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
Does your hunter have good balls of brass?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Maybe you need to find a different set of brass balls.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
I will dig up this hunter of bounties.
Great. I
Yay, we have another
the first
quest.
place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to.
So that's actually
Here's
the
a key
apartment
card.
across
That'll
the way
let you
from Mercuria. I'm sorry, you're going to see me messing with my hair. My hair sticks are causing minor issues today. I'll bring him back, Jolly Jailbreaker. But first... S to Z... Toten R. Alright, so we now have access to his bond.
Well, this girl's got to pay her bills, so it's time for a few commercials.
$15,000 bond. Type of bond, collateral for his car.
Should I say?
Which is actually in the parking garage near the beach. Notes go back to Germania, pal. We don't take the euro in these parts. I don't think Germany actually did that.
Care to participate in a taste test? Here, try this leading brand of chicken.
Bonds and hacking the computer.
Is that week old fish?
Oh,
Now,
money. Go figure.
Try this.
Oh, this is some good
Money.
chicken. What is this?
Sir, take a test for me?
Sure. Seriously, drop these up your
Here, try this one.
Hey.
Freedom.
Motherfucking great chicken right there. What is this?
It's friggin'
Also, your
chicken.
father wanted me to write you to tell you that he has a boil that's 3 inches across. You really need to come visit and see this thing. Love, Mom.
Good.
I don't know about anyone else, but I really wouldn't want to go see it.
friggin' chicken over the competition.
So now we have found out a little bit more about Ralph Toten, which is fantastic, and we can now move on in the Lily quest. Actually, let me check my quest log real quick. Hunter hunted, Asian vampire. Oh, license. Right. I need to look at that.
Best you've ever had.
Let's check it out. Here we go. Virgil Crumb. All right, so we're going to actually go back into the crime shooter here.
And even the talking car in that show. You know
A
the one I'm
through
talking
F.
about. But now prepare for the most hilarious talkingest
C,
normally
R,
neat
U, N,
object
B,
yet.
comma,
He's
V.
Steve Cash, a New York banker
All right,
and
cool.
recent widower down on his
Local
luck.
And 10
void
makes
subjects
100.
corpse
Here's your money,
identified.
ma'am.
Being held at the medical clinic morgue. Authorities notifying next of kin. Okay, so this actually leads into two different
She's an ATM machine with the soul of his dead wife.
There's something familiar about this
two different
ATM
quests
machine.
because we actually have to go
Wow,
down.
those marketing guys are-
Who just said they love me? We actually have to go down into the blood bank to get Lily, because that's where she is. And then while we're there, we can actually creep through a little hole in the laundry room wall and go check out the morgue, which means we can find out more about this Asian vampire and then go, beat his head in with a baseball bat. Because, well, that's apparently effective. I don't know. The sad thing is you actually can't feed off of vampires. In the actual games, it's referred to as diablerie. Because if you feed off a vampire all the way, what winds up happening is you wind up also stealing their soul. and eating their soul, which taints your soul. And diablerie is very, very bad, and is very not good for you. All right, where the heck is this red car? Around the corner here. Around a few corners, that's a bus, that's not a car. There we go. Here it is. I already have the weapon. I don't care about the weapon. I care about the journal. There we go. All right, now we have Lily's journal. That's what I was looking for. All right, inventory. Woman's diary. I met a guy today at the asylum. He was so beautiful. Oh my God, his name is Rolf, and he is from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to the boring California boys. Oh, English. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that might make me look like a big fat. That won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. So, all right, she clearly has some issues. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. Let's be perfectly honest. This is in a matter of 30 days. Right here. This is 30 days. 1 month. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. Okay. June 6, 2003. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday when Rolf was over. On the 10th, I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. On the 11th, Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything is because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. In August, she writes, I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. December, I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? Well, 4:15:04. I talked to this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. I told him I had to go. I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. He kissed me last night, and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much. I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? I haven't been able to feed since the night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone notices me. So guess where we're going, kids? To the blood bank! Away! Hi-ho, Silver! Hurray! There's also something else I'm going to do in the medical clinic first before we go downstairs into the blood bank, and then also the morgue. I'm actually going to make sure I am set up with a ghoul. I can make my own. It's kind of awesome. She's actually kind of cute. I think her name is Heather. But I'm a Malkavian, so her name is whatever I want it to be, because I'm awesome. And I actually did get a quest from that thingy. It's actually kind of interesting. Here she is. Hello, little ghoulish ghoul.
Please, get a doctor.
The broken will be mended.
My insides. It hurts so bad. Can someone call my grandma, please?
Don't go before I rescue you, little morsel. Oh, this poor thing. I shall take pity upon her soul. Taste my blood and become mine. I used my apparent lack of fingernails to make that happen. Stop that, give me that. Wonky camera. Come on. Hey. Your flesh mends.
You... Who are you?
Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
Well then. I only wish to lessen your pain.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
I'm a child of the night, bloodthirsty and damned. My blood has healed you.
What? Doctor! Security!
I gained a humanity, and then lost a humanity. So we're going to go downstairs now. But first, I am going to obfuscate myself and crouch and just go hide. But I don't want to. No. Refuse. The great thing about obfuscate is I'm like 100% covered and nobody can see me. Which one are you? I'll eat that guy later. Laundry, here we go. Great. Check this out. Hole in wall. There we go. And now I'm in the morgue. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this lock, steal the guy's stuff. Ooh, mine. No, also mine. Eventually the police will give up their chase. Alright, now we're gonna go see Lily. Hey, that's the one I needed. Okay, there we go. Wrong freezer. Alright, so I actually believe the password for this one is 1963. Maybe it was 1964. There we go, 1969. Whoopsie. Hey, wrong one. Oh, how very suspicious. There is a lever. Hi.
Hunger. I need it.
Found her.
A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
Well, yes, you're surrounded by it. Oh, a lost little sickling flower.
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
I will free you from this fox's den, little flower.
You don't look well at all.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
Nom nom, tasty blood snack. Hi. Don't give me that look. I'll kill you.
never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery.
Well then.
It was euphoric. But I've killed him.
Yes, you have.
Never killed anyone before. What
Congrats.
happened? What came over me?
Tell me your tale, little sickling.
What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
Not saying you are. Let's see. You are not the darkness you
I
wear.
tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Are you the beautiful little sickling flower?
My name's Lily, if that's what you mean.
You are the flower of he that comes before F and G.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
I was following the thin blood and it led me to you.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Which is true. Continue weaving the tale.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen.
They
and
do.
want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions.
I think Rolf
and
was
I did the
Sabat.
same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here.
And look, I regained that
Maybe out of
humanity I
the
lost.
city.
Oopsie. Seek out your thin-blooded lover.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
He misses your dark bloomings.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
The path is treacherous, as is love.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault.
It's actually
I
not her
couldn't
fault.
control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
That is correct. You are not a killer. The secret dies between us. Farewell. Right, so I've now completed 2 quests.
Why'd
Oh,
you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less fool in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself.
wow.
Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more. Start breathing, you corpse. I already fell for that act once, and that's how I came to end up here. Her blood frees me and binds me. I'm eternally hers. Slave to the bitch goddess.
Oh, look, another ghoul. Dementation. This is what happens when you mess with me. Dementation is fun, kids. This is what happens when you get to play with it. I love dementation so much. The price of the red nectar you were about to sell me. What up? Ooh, I need some money first. Alright. Right, so real quick, I'm actually going to end this video and deal with the coppers outside and also getting more money. So worst comes to worst, this is just a pause depending on how long my video is. If it's a little too long, however, good night, good luck. This has been Amara Ravenfire, signing off.